All right, you guys, this is the ultimate showdown on entry-level rebounders that I recommend. My name is Angie, AngieFitnessTV, and I've been teaching rebounding for 27 years. I literally own most rebounders on market. And when it comes to entry level rebounders, there are very few that I do recommend. Remember, at the entry level price point, they are not lifetime forever keepers because obviously they are not made with as good as quality as when you go to the mid or the high end. Overall, what I find in the entry level compared to the mid grade has a beautiful, smooth, uniform, just silky overall bounce for your body, which is really kind on your joints. And when it comes to the entry level rebounders, there tends to be a little bit more jarring because, in general, the mats are taut, tight, and really firm. But I have gone through all the entry level rebounders on the ones on Amazon, Bungee and Spring Loaded, and these are the ones that I'm going to recommend. Now, before I start, I have a PDF in the description box below that goes and it compares all of these rebounders and why you may choose the rebounder that you're going to potentially pick and the differences between each and every one, because I could sit and talk about it forever. So first of all, I have what I call entry level and then premium entry level rebounders. The pure straight out of the gate, okay, entry levels is this BCAN. This is their standard version. I already did a review on it. I will link the review in the description box below if you want to learn more specifically about the BCAN. Right here is a KENSONE. And I also did a full review on the KENSONE. So you want to know more about this one all by itself, go in the description box below and watch that video. These are the two that I recommend for the entry level price point. The very bare minimum entry level price point are these two right here. Again, go to the KENSONE and go to the BCAN review if you want to learn more. There's so many on Amazon, and these are the bare bone minimum. These two right here. And I have links with discount codes for each one. All right. I'm going to put these aside. I'm just letting you know these are the two that I pick. And the reason I pick them, one, they have great customer service, both of them. And I have been bouncing on this one and the KENSONE for the past 1 year on this one and 6 months on this one, and it's still holding up nicely. The bounce is really firm, but everything is holding up nicely that I would expect in an entry level rebounder. So I'm going to put these off to the side because I'm going to tell you. So we know the standard BCAN and the KENSONE. Those are the two. If you don't have a lot of money, bare minimum budget, those are the ones you're going to get. Okay. All right. So now I want to talk about the premium entry level rebounders that I recommend. They are the leaps and rebounds and the soft landing BCAN rebounder. I will put a PDF in the description box below of the differences of both rebounders. Both are really at that premium entry level price point. I'm going to recommend the leaps and rebounds or the soft landing BCAN to anyone as a starting point who wants a rebounder. It's not that much more to go from those entry level KENSONE and standard BCAN to these two. So if you can, I am telling you, start with the leaps and rebounds or start with the BCAN. Here are some of the differences. They both come with handlebars. You have to assemble both. Both have really great customer service. The leaps and rebounds, both of them come in 40-inch and 48-inch as well. Now, so you're going to, some of the differences I think that you will notice here, the leaps and rebounds can only go up to 320 pounds, I think, but I will, no wait, leaps and rebounds can go up to 275 pounds, I believe. I will put that in the PDF, and that's up to you to make sure you know the max weight capacity. Whereas the soft landing BCAN goes up to 550 pounds depending on the model. Now the BCAN has a 1-year warranty, and the leaps and rebounds, which I do love, has a lifetime warranty on the mat. And I did tell you both, I promise you, are grand with customer service. They're really great. I have 48-inch for both. I'm going to set these down. These are the premium entry-level rebounders that I'm going to recommend to everyone. Now, obviously, if you're heavier in weight, you're going to have to buy the soft landing BCAN, because the leaps and rebounds only goes to a certain max capacity. Now, I am 126 pounds, so I'm going to press down into the mat. I want you to see my bounce. It is a nice, smooth bounce. You care about the bounce because when you bounce, you don't want a jarring bounce to hurt your joints. You don't want to be bouncing and feel like you're bouncing on cement. You're like, ow, ooh, that hurts. You don't want that. So from the side, right here, and personally, I've owned this leaps and rebounds, this one here, for 8 years, my friends. 8 years. This was my original leaps and rebounds. And every year I replace the bungees, and the bungees are only like $24. So the leaps and rebounds, if you're a lighter weight, if you're lighter weight, this is a beautiful choice, and this is the one that I really, really recommend. Now, the soft landing BCAN, I bought the one that it has a mix of green and it has a mix of black bungees. So if you have all green bungees, all green, that's your softest bounce, and that's for lighter weight. All the way to if you have all black bungees, that is the firmest bounce. So you can buy the soft landing BCAN 40, and it comes in 40-inch, all green. You can buy this one right here, 48-inch, with a mix of green and black, which I have right here. Or you can buy the 48-inch all black. So right here, I should be about a medium bounce because I have one black to one green. So you can see here, pressing down into the mat because that's where the work is. And you can play around with the bounce. So I want a softer bounce. So next time I'm going to do 2 green to 1 black. So that's what I like about this, is that I can play around with the bounce. It may take a little time, but you can find your ideal bounce for you. So from the side, it's all about that press down. The mat is on both of them. They're great. Now, so right here, I'm used to personally my leaps and rebounds. I like the feel because I'm lighter. So I prefer to be on my leaps and rebounds, but that's only because I've had it for 8 years. So one other thing on the premium you want to consider. The leaps and rebounds comes with a sewn in mat over the bungees. Here are the bungees. And I love that. Where on the soft landing, as you can see, it does not. But it just might not be that big of a deal for you, right? So that's just another thing to consider. So I would say definitely if you are like wanting a medium bounce, which is great for detox, lymphatic system, and you are a lighter weight person like me, then you're going to go all green with the soft landing BCAN. You go all green, or the leaps and rebounds. So then all you need to consider is you have a lifetime warranty on the mat. This one you have a one year warranty. Okay. Now, obviously, if you are heavier, you're going to want the all black soft landing BCAN. Now, if you want the best of both worlds and you're lightweight, I would say you are 180 pounds or under, both are going to be great. You know, it doesn't, it, both are great choices, I think. So regardless if you get the leaps and rebounds or if you get the soft landing BCAN, I I know you're not going to go wrong with either one. I know this was a long review. I own literally most rebounders on Amazon, 1-2 Fit, Anchor, all of them. And they just, none of them were worthy of a review. So if you are pure entry level, it's a KENSONE or the Standard BCAN. I'm going to really plea that you go with these premium entry level rebounders, the leaps and rebounds or the soft landing BCAN. So subscribe, share, and follow. Join my 75,000 member strong Rebounding for Health and Fitness group. We are a private group on Facebook and we love all things rebounding. I'm not sponsored by any company whatsoever, my friend. I just do these reviews so hopefully they can help you because when you are on Amazon, I know you're probably like, which rebounder do I get? And half the time people get the rebounder and they're like, well, that was crap. That bounce hurts. That bounce feels like I am bouncing on cement. And, you know, so if you picked one of these two, the PDF is in the description box below why you might want to pick the leaps and rebounds or why you might want to pick the soft landing BCAN or why you may want to pick the KENSONE or why you may want to pick the standard BCAN. So those are the 4 entry level rebounders that I recommend. I hope this has really helped you. Until next time, my friend, subscribe, share, and follow. Goodbye.